Hi everyone, welcome back to BIMKLUE Revit Tutorial. So in this tutorial, we're going to start with our piping modeling, okay? We're going to create a cold water piping into this toilet, and then there is a yard here. We most probably will create a water tap for the washing machine, and then there will be a kitchen over here. So basically there will be a cold water piping, and then following up by the sanitary piping of this toilet, and then for the sinky of the kitchen, and of course the washing machine discharge outlet for this yard over here. Okay, so we're going to create another project, separate project for the plumbing. Okay, a quick way we can do this is we save as new project over here. We save as cold water or piping. Okay, we're going to combine the cold water and sanitary modeling into a piping. Then we're going to name it as cold water and sanitary piping model. Okay, so we save it. And then next step we need to do is we're going to delete everything that we have modeled over here for all the electrical services. Then make sure in the selection filter here, we click on this selection filter, make sure all the proper items are selected. Okay, then click OK. Then we just press the delete button to delete everything here. Okay, then remember to save it as a project again, and then we have our cold water and sanitary piping model ready over here. Okay, so that's a quick way to create a model. Of course, you can start with your new project. If you don't want this method, you are going to start with a new project, and then you're going to link the architecture file and then create a grid line again. Okay, so I'm not going to repeat that steps. So I'm going to use the current electrical model to delete everything here and to create our new piping model, a blank model. Okay, so first of all, we have our system tab here. Then we will see our panel over here: pipe, para pipe, pipe fittings, pipe accessory, flexible pipe, and then of course there's a pumping fixture, the Revit. Okay, before we start, let me introduce you to our webpage here, bimklue.teachable.com. You can search to our webpage, and we will provide you a series of video tutorials in Revit MEP, electrical, energy analysis and cooling load analysis, swimming pool services, basically more on the mechanical pipe and piping modeling, and then the HVAC services modeling, and then the architecture step-by-step Revit modeling tutorials. Okay, when you click on one of the courses here, then you can access our course page, and we will explain to you briefly about this course, and then we will list down all the video tutorials over here. Then you can just click on the start button and enroll into our course, and you will be able to learn from A to Z tutorials. Okay, so don't worry, we will be here answering your questions. If you have any questions, you can always contact us, and we will respond to your question and provide you full support. Okay, and then the cost here is very affordable and reasonable. Okay, so let's wait no more. Click on the enroll button and enroll to our course and start to learn Revit step by step. And no experience is required because we basically start on the scratch. Okay, so let us continue to our tutorial over here. So today we'll be model our pipes. Okay, when you click on this pipe here, then from the property palette here, you can see there are three types of pipes provided here. We have chill water, PVC, and standard pipe. Okay, so don't worry, we have numbers of types of pipes in the market, and we can basically just start with these three types of pipe here. Okay, let's start with the standard piping, and then click on the standard piping, and then you can change your piping diameter over here. Let's say I select 50 mm, and then this is the elevation of the piping, basically showing the distance of the piping from the floor level to the middle of the pipe. Okay, so just click on here, click here, and then just left click here, then you will automatically create your pipe with the elbow T. Then if you're crossing your pipes, automatically you will create a cross over here. Okay, so let's reduce our pipe size to 25 mm, and automatically a reducer will be created. Just continuously click on here, then that's how you do your piping modeling. Okay, that's easy. So don't worry about type of pipe. You can always search on YouTube here, our channel. You can see there actually you can model various type of piping by duplicate the type of the piping and create your own type of pipe. Okay, so for example, so this is your piping here with the flanges, and then the default type of piping, and then the groove type of piping. Okay, this showing our previous project completed. You can always browse through our channel to search more on this type of video. Okay, so let's start with our basic type of pipe here. So how to create our own type of pipe? Actually, you can click on this edit type, and then you can start to duplicate your piping. Let's say I want it to be HDPE pipe. Then okay, you have just created one type of HDPE pipe. Okay, without doing anything, you click OK. Then from the drop down list here, you have created your own type of pipe. Okay, so of course, if you click on edit type, you can key in all the details over here. Remember, BIM modeling is building information modeling. You must have key in all this information for your future maintenance. Okay, let's give HDPE pipe. Then model, let it be Hansen. Then just PN16 maybe. So the rest of the thing, the web page URL, you can always refer to the web page and copy the link over here from the browser, paste to here. Okay, of course there will be a cost. You can key in a cost per meter run of your piping over here. Click apply. Okay, before clicking OK, you can see there's a button here, edit. From here you can actually see the segment, pipe segment over here. If you want to change the pipe segment here, you can select this from the drop down list over here, or you can just click on segment and size to start to duplicate and create your own type of pipe with keying in all this nominal diameter, internal and outer diameter. Okay, so I'm not going to repeat this. Okay, let's say I want it to be polyvinyl chloride 40 and schedule 40. Okay, click OK. Then from here you select this PVC, then this is the minimum diameter, and then there's the maximum diameter available for you to actually include in your model. Okay, so this is the type of elbow here. You can select what type of elbow that you're going to be used. Okay, let's say I want it to be PVC, then T is, I'm using T, PVC T, cross is also a standard cross, PVC transition, union is PVC also, flanges, no, cap is the PVC standard caps. Okay, click OK, then apply. OK, then you start to draw your HDPE pipe again by selecting this pipe, then HDPE pipe, then you start to draw your pipe here. You can see your type of elbow actually is changed because you are just selecting the routing preference from the property palette just now. Okay, So T also change. Okay, this is the PVC pipe. And of course, you are not using this type of PVC pipe. You are just, this is more suitable for sanitary piping, okay? Then you just going to change back to whatever you have just now. Then of course, if you want to load more family, you can click on here, load family, and then you search on this library over here. Then this is a pipe. Then there's a fittings over here. Then you can choose your preferred type of pipe. Okay, let's say I want it to be ABS or HDB. Okay, since we're using HDB, so you just load everything over here. Load everything. Click open. Then you just wait a couple of seconds. Okay, now you have load inside the HDB type of fittings. Then when you click on this drop down list here, you are supposed to be able to select the HDB type of fittings over here. Okay, so but well, this HDB but well standard, then cross, transition, union, cap. Okay, you just remain this cap here. Then click OK. Then you OK. Then you start to draw your pipe again. So now this is the HDB elbow. This is the HDB T. Okay, we're going to just use this for the rest of the modeling over here. Okay, so let's delete everything here. Okay, delete everything here. Okay, remember last time we have modeled our ceiling, so make sure your piping is inside the ceiling. Okay, so let's click on this VR to check the view range. Okay, this is the view range. If you don't understand the concept of view range, you can always expand this button here. So this is a view range. Basically, is we are cutting 1002 mm, and then we are looking up to level 2. Okay, we are in this view range. Okay, then apply. Okay, then we just VR VG to check the ceiling. You can click on this button here to override the ceiling solid fill and with some sort of color, purple. Okay, apply, then okay. So you are not clear. If you are not clear where's the ceiling, so you can go to this plan view here, reflective ceiling plan. You click on this level 1 to review the ceiling plan at level 1. Then of course you need to change it to wireframe to see the layout of the below the ceiling. Okay, then if you cannot differentiate the color of the ceiling, you can change to the shaded view. This is a ceiling level basically. Okay, if you change back to wireframe, you can't see clearly, then you can go to VG to change the ceiling color to solid color fill and some sort of purple color. Then okay, apply, okay. Then this is where your ceiling layout will be. Okay, then from here you can start to draw your piping, or if you want to remain this at this layout here, level 1 layout, you can also do so. Okay, the shortcut key for the piping tool is PI. Then you're going to start with the 32 mm pipe going into the units. Okay, so we start to go in the unit from here, from the yard, at 2800 height. So from here we go to here, then we check the ceiling layout. There will be a box up here for our piping to go through to the unit, to the toilet. Okay, so from here create similar. Going to draw a pipe over here. Go to the toilet. And of course, you can always go to this layout to check whether your pipe is still inside the ceiling. If it's not, then you need to move it inside. Then draw your pipe. Most likely this will be a 20 mm pipe. Just draw a pipe. Start to draw pipe 20 mm. Then you go down to your sink key, okay? Of course, you need your section view to be able to check where is the pipe supposed to be dropped down. Go to view, so to make sure the piping is above the ceiling, okay? So if you want to turn your architecture layout to the halftone, you can always do so by go to VG, then change your architecture project to halftone. Then you can differentiate clearly where's your piping. Then from here you can drop down, draw a pipe drop down to here, then stop, go out, then you will plug it. And cap open and just plug it over here, okay? Then ready for our connection. And of course you can just connect it to here if you have this piping connector over here, okay? So how do we do so? I'm going to explain it further later. Then from here, then we can draw our piping into this toilet over here, okay? So basically, if you want to add in your piping accessory, you just key in PA. If you don't have piping accessories, then you need to insert load family to load in your piping accessories. Just search your piping accessories. There, how you find your accessories here. If you want valve, isolating valve, you can have your valve over here. Okay, if you want this, then you click open. Then we go to the system tab here, pipe accessories. Then here you go, you will have your pipe accessories over here. If you have 20 mm, just place over here. If you have 40 mm, just place the main over here. Then the PA again for the pipe accessories, 25 mm, just place it over here. So select everything here, let's crop it, then see what happened. Here you go. Basically this is your piping with the valve, and then here is the piping. Continue, go to your toilet, okay? So I'm not going too much further on this session. I'm not going to continue it for the next session, okay? So in next session, I'm going to complete the piping layout inside the toilet, and then we're going to start with the sanitary piping modeling also, okay? So thanks for joining.